Good morning, everybody. It's Mark with Red Star Loft. It's a windy day today. It's not too cold, about 60 degrees. But if you look at the trees, it's a real windy one today. But I've heightened the security on the loft. This seems, you have to slide this up and flip it over. So it is kind of a two-step process, but I saw a possum the other night, middle of the night, creeping around the loft. And yeah, I figured just a simple deadbolt that goes through both of them like that and locks up here. So yeah, I got a little paranoid. I know raccoons literally have hands, so I'm just playing it safe. I forgot to turn on the flash, so I hope visibility is good. But my hens, or I should say my mostly hens, there's a few cocks in here, but not a big deal. You can see, yeah, those two up there are actually definitely cocks, and all they do is fight with each other non-stop. Non-stop they fight with each other. So I have hang on one second, I'm just looking over some stuff here. But I do have a upgrade actually. I'll call it an upgrade to my loft. It's in my breeder side, but I think it's gonna make life a whole lot easier. And that is this steel floor. As you can see, the birds have absolutely no problem walking on it. I need 3 more pieces over there in the back where the grit container is. I'll get those 3 pieces today, this afternoon most likely. But these basically, like I said, this is steel, iron, metal, whatever it is, super durable. And I got it for free from my dad. He brought it over yesterday. He was telling me, he's like, I got some steps for you that you can put in front of your loft, so if it's muddy around here that you can walk. So I went over there and checked it out, and I saw that they're each raised off 2 inches from the ground, and they're very much walkable on for birds. So I told them I'll take them, but they're going inside the loft. They're not going to be used outside the loft. So so I'm going to try it out and we'll see how it works. So like I said, for now it's about 2 inches off the ground, but we were thinking about we'll see how the next few weeks play out with it being set up like this, just drop down on the floor. We may put a few rows of 2x4s going this way and just lay them down, give them additional 2 inches. So I think 4 inches off the ground would be even, obviously it would be even better, but we'll see if it's necessary. So, but yeah, that's the floor. It's real durable, real easy to walk on. It's galvanized, shouldn't rust. And the birds should not be walking crap anymore. So, really the only place where there was a lot of droppings was along this line here, where they're all perching all day and all night. That's where all the droppings go. So we're gonna finish that off today. And I'm hoping he has enough extras so that I can do a little something on the other side. Just want to take a look at these birds real quick. I honestly don't know which one I like more. They all, in my opinion, they all look really, really good. I've ordered some, once the breeding season starts, I'm gonna be closing them up into these nest boxes until they've, until I'm certain they've paired up and until they lay eggs. So I've ordered some of those drinkers and waters that I'm just gonna hang on the wire from the inside. So each one's gonna have, it's gonna be a hassle every day, attending to it twice a day, making sure 12 pairs have water, 12 pairs have feed. But it's only for maybe 10, 12 days, like I said, if all goes well. So I ordered those. They should be coming in today. And I think this year what I'm going to try to do is, at least while they're getting paired up and while they're closed in there, I'm going to spread some newspaper on the floor so that every couple of days I can just yank that newspaper out and put in fresh newspaper instead of having to scrape every single box every couple days. So I think I'll try the newspaper and see how it goes, but don't quote me on it. If you guys have different ideas, different thoughts, better ideas, I'm open to all of it, as you know. So let me know what your thoughts are. But what I was hoping is, like I said, my dad's supposed to bring 3 more, but if he could bring, ideally, if he has maybe 8 more available, I had to move the door so that it can clear, and now it's not aligned with my hole and I have to push it down, so pardon the shaking. What I wanted to do was, like I said, it'll be about 4 or 5 pieces here underneath this box perch where you can see that they always crack. I was just gonna nicely frame it out around here, put a piece of 1x1 or something like that, and then put those grates in there and just fill that in with cat litter so that, again, when they crap there, it doesn't, they're not walking in it. As you can see, the rest of the loft, there's pardon. The rest of the loft, there's a few droppings here and there, but the vast majority is back in these corners. So I'm actually gonna clean these feathers up now, and we'll see what happens tonight. But I'm hoping that he does have some extras. But for the most part, I think that'd be it, guys. Nothing really. Oh yeah, I meant to say this door here, I covered up yesterday, and yesterday evening, this darkening material cloth that I use, yesterday evening it fell off, so it didn't even make it a full day. But I'm gonna take something else. I have some of this. Oh, since it started raining. I think I still have some of this left, so I may just close it off entirely. If I have it left, I will just measure and cut to these windows and close that off, and I'll see what I do with this. I feel like this is still way see-through. I may get a tarp and just stretch the tarp across, but I don't know. I feel like for the time being it's okay, but I keep going back and forth and I keep changing my mind, so I'm not certain what direction I'm gonna go in. But I just love looking at this floor now and standing on it. Should make life a lot easier. It's like it was made perfectly for that. And as you can see, figured out a way to set them in there like Legos, and I mean it fits perfectly, like it was made for that. No big gaps, nothing. There's a little one there, but not a big deal. There's maybe a 1/2 inch on that end, but that's thanks to my framing job. I didn't frame out this loft properly because it was the first thing that I ever framed out. So that's it, guys. Quick update that I always seem to drag out somehow, but thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next few days.